proceeding north on Interstate 5.
168B on the right to Washington 520.
And Lake Union just off to the left, but of course I can't see it from here. There it is.
Continue on 168B. One of the floating bridges in the Puget Sound area. This one's across Lake Washington. It's a toll bridge. Apparently there's some sort of electronic pass used for it, or it says you can pay by mail, but it doesn't say how. So I'm inclined to just go across it, and if nobody mails me anything, then I guess then it'll be free. This is supposed to be a bunch of concrete, watertight, airtight boxes all connected together. And the bridge just sits on those, but it doesn't have any pilings going down to the bottom. All the signs and things that usually have something to do with toll seem to be turned off. Maybe they're going to get us now. Let's see. Is there a toll booth up ahead? Pay by mail to 465. Still doesn't say to whom. Since I'm in a rental car, I've had this kind of thing before in some places where you go through a toll and it's scanned from the license plate and they back charge the rental car company, who in turn back charges the customer, and you'll see, you know, a month or two later sometimes an extra charge from the rental company, and you wonder what it's all about, and it was about that toll. I like the way they do it in the Tri-State Tollway in the Chicago area. If you're a visitor or just something goes wrong and you are driving on the tollway without paying the toll, they just have signs everywhere saying, you know, here's our website, go online and put in your license plate number and pay right then and there. You don't have to wait for them to bill you. Well, so much for the floating bridge anyway. And this is the Tacoma Narrows Bridge on Highway 16 heading northwest out of Tacoma. There used to be a very famous Tacoma Narrows Bridge at this location, which blew down in a windstorm, and the video of that's quite famous.
Dawn of a fatal day, and the wind begins to speak with a roar that no man can fail to hear. In a 40-mile-an-hour gale, the center span weaves like a ribbon in a swinging twist that you wouldn't believe possible unless you could see it as you do now. There's an automobile caught on the heaving roadway. The 11,000-ton center span twists and strains the giant cables that support it. Cables of 6,300 wire strands, each 17 inches thick. Back out of the danger zone, all stricken spectators are driven to safety as the bridge gyrates like a nightmare high above the river, twisting, turning, curling. The lone motorist is forced to abandon the car. He has but a few minutes in which to save himself. Face to face with fate, his destiny hanging in the balance. Will he heed the last warning or perish with the doomed structure? But he saved himself by seconds. No structure of steel and concrete can stand such a strain. Steel girders buckle and giant cables snap like puny threads. There it goes! Engineers are divided as to the cause of the disaster. Some claim it was the use of solid girders. Others differ. But whatever the reason, Tacoma will rebuild. This time a bridge that will not provide a super thrill in the news.
They have this direction being on, I believe it's the older of the two replacement bridges, and then the traffic in the other direction, I believe, is the newer bridge to add capacity. But same location, just a different bridge. And it's right at sunset. I wish I had a little better light, but what can you do? just because I have no interest in going up to Bremerton, going back across the other Tacoma Narrows Bridge, opposite direction.
Continue on Highway 16.